How's it going, movie fans? My name is Jonathan and I am a man of movies, and after 4 years, we are getting the film that many have clamored for, many have wanted, and many knew was actually out there in the first place. Let's get right into Zack Snyder's Justice League is finally here, people, and yeah, it stars the same people with some surprise cameos. It is, in a sentence or two, the same story as the Justice League from 2017, with Batman trying to recruit other superheroes to fight the oncoming conflict that is Steppenwolf and Darkseid. Steppenwolf is back in this movie as the main antagonist, but he's more of an obstacle now, and I think that role really complements his character, with him being a messenger with a personal motive. And Snyder knew that these Justice League members could easily dispose of him if they wanted to. So instead of making him the incredible threat is now the Mother Boxes. And in turn informs us of this ancient relic that was complicated to explain in the first movie. Darkseid is a new entry into this movie, and he is like the Thanos of the DCEU. Granted, he came first. But granted that Thanos was way more of a compelling villain even in the post-credit scene of the Avengers. Darkseid is very cliche in this movie. He's a character that wants to just take over the world or the universe. It's just very tropey. But there are enough hints dropped throughout of his complex character that I think another movie could really expand upon. Batman's role stays very similar to the original Justice League, but the runtime adds so much more reflection and a sense of urgency that plagues his entire being about the oncoming conflict coming without heroes way more epically. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman is the most badass I've ever seen her in any of her DCEU movies, with the extended inclusion of her opening action sequence that really showcases the rated R nature of this movie and succeeds. Jason Momoa's Aquaman is no longer just the guy that goes, my man, my man, my man. He's a more conflicted character now, with emotion, but with a tough exterior. Ezra Miller's Flash is important to the execution of a lot of the League's plan in the movie, but just the performance by Miller is so over the top, so goofy and jokey that it really took me out of the movie. He was so annoying, and maybe that's what the people were going for, but it just takes me out every single time I see him in the Justice League. No different here. Cavill's Superman is back, and he is so cool in this movie, and the inclusion of his black suit made so much sense. I didn't think it was going to make sense. I thought it was going to feel forced, but it's so awesome to look. And he's there in the movie for a majority of the last act. And I think very much so has been redeemed from #MustacheGate. And you got Fisher's Cyborg that many, including the director, say he is the heart of the film. And I know what they're coming from because his arc is so tragic. And he is the catalyst of the resolution of the movie. But I just saw him as a means to an end. And I see Batman's personal journey of faith, the heart of the film, compared to Cyborg.
All right, Jonathan, but the action. Stop talking about all this quality filmmaking. How was the action?
The action was good. The action was awesome, okay? The action here is similar enough to the original sequences in the film, but with enough extended scenes mixed in with beautiful cinematography and camera shots and slow motion that honestly, it rivals the type of action we see in Zack Snyder's 300 movie, bro. Yeah, let me get some of this out of the way before I wrap it up. The film has some writing that I thought was at times cheesy and way too expositional, whether it was through dialogue or whether it was through some off-screen conversation. It made me roll my eyes a lot of the times through the movie. But yo, let me just wrap this up for you. This film is so much more well thought out and well constructed than its predecessor, with themes and tones that build and play into this epic adventure full of action and context. But most of the film seems to drag out, resulting in its 4-hour runtime with an ending that is so convoluted and plays against the methodical pace I thought we were on. If you think the ending of Lord of the Rings Return of the King is long, that plays into that movie perfectly. And this one, way too jumbled up. But if you can look past its length, you can look past even those issues I had with the movie, this is a great, fun, entertaining outing to have with friends and families, and such an achievement for Zack Snyder. It is a repeat watch either way. But those are just my thoughts. Have you seen Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max? And if you did, was it better than the last one? And what are your in-depth thoughts about it? But like always, like this video, share this video with family and friends, and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, movie fans.